Northwest Georgia Media would like to say thank you to the following sponsors: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College,
All right, friends, we're glad to have you back with us. We're getting ready for some live coverage tonight of model basketball. We shift our attention now as we turn the page in the scorebook to boys basketball. It's the Model Blue Devils and the Sonoraville Phoenix get ready to go head-to-head inside Woodard Gymnasium. I'm Matt Davis. With me tonight is Ian Griffin with commentary provided by WLAQ on the radio and also the live stream produced by Northwest Georgia Media. And Ian, right out of the gate, let's go ahead and recognize the sponsors for the 2023-2024 Model High School basketball live stream. We'll start with Mathis Trailer and Equipment Sales. Great folks over there. Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. Radio sponsors tonight helping us provide this commentary for you: Mathis Trailers and Equipment Sales, Sylvan Learning Center, and Ware Mechanical. And of course, we appreciate our partnership here on the broadcast on the radio end, and then also providing commentary for the live stream with our friends from Northwest Georgia Media. The crew tonight looks like this. You've got on cameras Braden Holder and also Clay Hardecker. I hope I pronounced that right. Director Mike Garrett. Replay is Nathan Patterson. PA announcer is Grayson Atkins. Also helping us chase down the starting lineups in between games, which we really appreciate. And again, we've got play-by-play provided by WLAQ Sports with Matt Davis and Ian Griffin from V3 Magazine. So fun team effort here putting on these broadcasts, and we're just grateful to be a part of it and be here.
Yeah, absolutely. Should have a good ball game on our hands here as we get underway in just under 4 minutes. And Matt, these are two teams that are familiar with each other.
They are. As a matter of fact, they played each other one time earlier this year, and it was a close one. As a matter of fact, it was decided by a single point. Model lost that game 50-49. That was up at their place at Sonoraville back earlier in December, on December the 9th. Model so far this season, when you look at their record, it's deceptive, folks. They're 6-7, 3-1, however, in Region 7AA play. They've lost their last 4 games going back to the championship game against Darlington is where that streak started. They lost 3 in the Big Blue Classic, but we're talking about playing against 7A and 6A schools, really good basketball teams, and playing that kind of schedule, playing against that kind of competition with a talented team like you have with Model, still trying to find their legs. That's going to pay big dividends when you get towards the end of the season. Don't look at that 6-7 record. Doesn't tell you what this team is all about.
Not at all. And we've seen this team play. We've seen them come back and beat a really good Rome Wolves team, and we've seen them push. I know Darlington's a smaller school, but did I not see that they're number 1?
They're number 2, I believe,
okay,
in single A.
So, and they gave them everything they could handle in that championship game, played them really, really well. This is a good Model Blue Devils squad. They're going up against a Sonoraville team tonight, stacked with upperclassmen, 7 seniors, 4 juniors, 11 upperclassmen in total for this Phoenix squad. And, losing by a point at their place, now they get a chance to see if they can return that favor here in front of the home crowd in Shannon.
Speaking of the Sonoraville Phoenix, they're 10-4 on the season, have yet to play a region game. They've won their last 4. When you look at the numbers, these two teams kind of mirror each other. Model scored 59 points a game. Sonoraville scored 59.2 points a game. Model has given up about 54 points a game. Sonoraville about 50, so even as far as the numbers are concerned. And again, we talked about the game that happened in December. That was settled by a single point. Now, I understand that Model was without a player or 2 for that game, so maybe that factors into this matchup today. But you're looking at 2 really, really good, well-coached basketball teams, with Model being coached by Jacob Travis and Sonoraville being coached by Brent Mashburn. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited about this matchup.
Oh, yeah. It's good.
Ooh, I just realized we need to take one more quick break. Let's step out for 1 minute. We'll come back. We'll give you the starting lineups, and we'll have tip-off. We're at Model. So Model Blue Devils, Sonoraville Phoenix coming up in 1 minute. Gymnasium. We're going to give you the starting lineups, and then it's go time here at Model High School. Again, glad to have you along with us, whether you're watching the live stream or listening on the radio. And I think we're going to have a good one for you tonight. Wish you could be here with us, but since you couldn't be, we're glad to provide you coverage on the radio and also the live stream.
Indeed we are, Matt. Glad we can do it.
All right, let's go ahead and give you the starting lineups. We're going to start with the Sonoraville Phoenix. You got 0, Jackson Pate, a 6-foot senior. Also number 1, Donovan McDaniel, a 6'1 senior. Number 4, Bryson Shellnut, a 6'8 senior here for the Phoenix. Number 5, Elijah Woods, a 6'1 junior. And number 21, John Ridley, he is a 6'2 senior. Rounding out the starting 5 for the Sonoraville Phoenix, their head coach is Brent Mashburn. So that takes care of the Phoenix. Now let's flip to the other side and give you the starting lineup for your Model Blue Devils, and then we'll get this thing tipped off and ready to roll inside Woodard Gymnasium as they fire off the song here to introduce the team. We'll start with number 11, Stevie Dallas, a guard here for the Blue Devils. Also in the starting lineup this evening for the Model Blue Devils, number 14, Noah Travis, also a guard. In the starting lineup this evening for your Model Blue Devils, number 15, Riley Chapman. 2 more starters to go, and it'll be go time for the Model Blue Devils. Also starting in this basketball game, number 23, Chase Allen. And then rounding out your starting 5 here for the Model Blue Devils is number 33, the big guy, Jeremiah Hurd, getting ready to play some football over at Tennessee coming up next year. Wow.
Taking his talents to Knoxville.
Model Blue Devils, their head coach, longtime coach, is Jacob Travis, who's done a fantastic job, led his team to the Final Four for the first time in program history this past year, which was super exciting to see.
Put up a fight in that game too, from what I remember.
And I just got an interesting note from Jacob's dad, Milt Travis. He texted me just a couple of moments ago that I'll share with our listeners here in a couple of moments. I did not know. So thank you, Coach Milt. We appreciate you, man. Sonoraville with the basketball after getting the tip. They will open up with possession here to start the ball game, just underway. They're going to feed it down inside the paint, put up the shot, missed, get his own rebound. That's Donovan McDaniel. They're going to feed it out around the perimeter, go back up top to Jackson Pate, who's also the quarterback on the football team the last couple of years. Really good athlete. They're going to heave it underneath. Nice baseline cut. Misses the shot, though, and it's coming back to the Blue Devils.
I've heard credit for a block there.
Allen sends it to the left wing side over to Noah Travis. Now back around. They get it to the right wing over to Chase Allen. Back up top to Noah. On to Riley Chapman. To left wing side they go. Here's Allen, and feet kind of slid there in front of the official, and he traveled.
Early turnover there as these two teams feel each other out early in the contest.
So here's the information sent to me by Coach Milt Travis. He said Brent Mashburn and Jacob were college teammates at Reinhardt. Sonoraville assistant Chris Perry was starting point guard for 1995 Model Region Championship team.
Wow.
So some connections there, personal connections and school connections. And that is going to be a shot clock violation.
I don't know if it ever got reset.
I don't think it did.
That did not feel like.
Coach Mashburn asking for a little bit of an explanation. That's the quickest 25 seconds of his life.
And the Jeopardy music playing over the speakers. Nice touch.
But definitely a great addition to high school basketball in the state of Georgia.
I mean, I remember when I played, there were times where you would run an exorbitant amount of time off the clock playing keep away, and it just wasn't fair. I mean, it was within the rules of the game, so it was fair. But I'm glad. I think it's a good addition.
I can only speak from the fan perspective, but from the fan perspective, I'm glad that we've got a shot clock, because watching the game of keep away is never something I look forward to personally. But I definitely understand, running a system within the confines of the current rules to try to secure a win. I would never criticize somebody for doing that.
No.
But as far as watching it, though, it'd be like watching paint dry, unless you like that sort of
It
thing.
wasn't fun to play either. I mean, it was something we practiced, though. Had to be ready for it.
And we wait a little bit more as the officials get the shot clock situation sorted out and ready to go. And they're still working on it. So let me ask you this while we got a little break in the action. Are you glad that the Christmas tree is down, all the decorations put away, and the Christmas music has stopped for the year?
Yeah.
Or do you miss it?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy the holidays, don't get me wrong, but I didn't get my tree down until yesterday, so. But it's put away. All the Christmas cheer is boxed up and waiting for next year.
Well, it'll be here before you know it. The countdown is on. Sonoraville is going to inbound the ball. Speaking of countdown, they got 10 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to work it off to the right wing side, poked out of bounds. Good hands by Noah Travis on defense.
Still 0-0. Feels like this game's been going on for a minute, but most of that was trying to figure out the shot clock.
Jackson Pate to trigger it in motion here for the Phoenix. Off the inbound pass, shakes off. Defender jacks up a three and makes it. That was Donovan McDaniel opening up the scoring with a big bucket.
Yeah, nice pump fake and pull up, drained the three. And Sonoraville draws first blood.
Model brings it back the other way. Stevie Dallas backs up, sets up the half-court offense for the Blue Devils. To Chapman, back to Dallas, deep range three. That one's off the back of the rim. And good board there for Bryson Shellnut and Sonoraville. They come back the other way with the ball. Leading at 3-0, trying to put together a little run here. Jackson Pate going to send it to the left wing side. Corner three on the way, and that one's through. Big bucket for Jordan Story.
Sonoraville has come out hot from behind the arc, hitting their first 2 attempts.
Just under 6 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Here's Stevie Dallas. Sends it to the left wing side, now into Jeremiah's Hurd underneath, backs off a defender, shoots, and it rattles in.
They lowered the shoulder there, but I like the non-call as it was a bit of a flop there from Shellnut, but no foul on the other big man, and Hurd backs in and puts in the bucket.
Here's Sonoraville on the other end. They're going to drive baseline, bounce pass underneath, and shot in and through. Elijah Woods with the finish. But credit where credit's due on the feed underneath. I didn't catch who it was. I think it might have been Shellnut.
Unselfish basketball there from the Phoenix.
Model with the ball. Stevie Dallas out to Riley Chapman. Feeds it left wing side back to Dallas. Now into Noah Travis. Good ball movement here for the Blue Devils. Chase Allen going to give it right back to Dallas. On to Noah. Noah going to drive towards the low block. Tries the floater. Misses the shot. Sonoraville gets the long rebound. They head back the other way. Phoenix with the ball. The Phoenix, by the way, if you're listening on the radio, they've got their black jerseys with white letters and numbers. Kind of got checkerboard print down the side there as far as trim's concerned.
Pretty slick unis.
They really are. I like that design. Put a pair of red and white Converse. Shot on the way in and out for Sonoraville.
That one was halfway down.
It was. Rebound was picked up by Jeremiah Hurd. And Noah Travis tries to work around a pick by Jeremiah. So they go back up top to Chase Allen, sent the left wing side to Stevie Dallas. Dallas with the ball on the left wing, now sends it into the corner over to Allen. He stands with the ball. Both teams still just kind of feeling each other out here early in the ball game. The left wing side, there's Travis for three, and that one's a little bit short. Goes off the front of the rim. Stevie Dallas intercepts the pass. Brings it back the other way for Model. Now on to Noah Travis. Travis going to send it back up top. Feeds it into Chase Allen. Post up and makes the shot.
Nice take there. One dribble. A little baby hook.
8-4 your score. Model trails by 4 to the Sonoraville Phoenix. Phoenix goes in. Bounces it on the baseline. Kicks it back out. No look there, so he'll drive, puts up the quick jump shot, and it's through. That was a good-looking shot from Jordan Story. He's got 2 buckets.
Yeah, he's already got a corner three and had that jump shot. 5 quick points.
Jeremiah, the feed to Allen, got away from him. Nearly stolen away. Ball rolls out of bounds. Last touch by the Phoenix.
And yeah, will be Phoenix ball.
Oh, okay. Jackson Pate's going to send it in motion. We're going to have some subs into the game for Model. Owen Mathis checks into the game, and also Bryson Denson. Across the timeline go the Phoenix. Drive up towards the top of the key. Now send it right. Nearly lost the handle, but retains possession. Pate with the ball. Sends it back over to the right. between three defenders, kicks it out to Pate. Three ball is through. What a good-looking stroke there by Jackson Pate. And Coach Travis is going to call a timeout. We're going to do the same. Phoenix 13, Model 4. We're back in 30 seconds. Blue Devils inbound the ball after the timeout from Coach Travis. 2:46 left to go in the first quarter. Right now the Phoenix lead this one 13-4. Model needs a bucket. They get it to Noah Travis, puts up a three-pointer, and there it is. Noah Travis, yes sir, on the three ball. It's a good timeout and a good play right out of it, huh?
Yeah, that's what you want when you take a timeout, is get a bucket coming out of it. Oh, nice hands by Chase Allen. And then he's able to deflect it off of Jordan Story's foot. What an agile play there.
Bounces about 2 rows deep there.
I think you could make that play, Matt.
I usually trust your judgment, but not sure about on that one. Noah Travis with the ball. He's going to send it to Owen Mathis. Now to the left wing side. Denson lobs underneath the Jeremias. Reverse layup is good.
Great hands there from the big man, finishing at the rack. And all of a sudden, this leads down to 4.
13-9 your score. 2 minutes to play first quarter. Sonoraville with the basketball. They lose the handle. Keep it in bounds. Good heads-up play there. So Sonoraville still has the ball. Ball is poked free, but stays with the Phoenix. They work it to the right wing side. Now going to drive towards the lane. Quick jump shot, and it's through. And that was Elijah Woods with his second bucket of the game. Brings that lead back to 6.
I also wonder if he'll star in the reboot of Lord of the Rings.
Noah Travis, high screen there by Jeremiah Hurd. Now to Travis, three ball on the way, and it's through. Yes, sir. He's
Heat check.
2 in a row for Noah Travis. It's 15-12. Now the Models cut it to 3. Elijah Woods brings it up the floor, gives it to Jackson Pate. Pate with it on the right wing side. Gonna send it over to the left side. Now back to Pate. Pate gonna make a move, head fakes, picks up his dribble, sends it to the right wing. Jackson Pate, bounce pass underneath, quick shot, and it's through for Donovan McDaniel.
Yeah, good touch there from McDaniel, good pass from Pate. Now we know he likes to pass the ball. We've seen him do it in another sport. Heck of a football player, quarterback for the Phoenix.
No doubt about it. He is a 6-foot senior this year. As you mentioned, great football player. And it's going to be weird not calling his name next year, you know. 40 seconds on the clock, 17-12. Phoenix on top by 5. Phoenix with the ball. They drive towards the top of the key. Now work it right. Good defense by here from Model. Got that zone going. Now they're underneath. Backdoor cut and through. Boy, what a cut underneath from Shellnut. Good feed, and he got the finish.
Yeah, great feed there. Was that McDaniel, I believe, on the pass? And Shellnut going up and under the basket against the big physical Jeremiah Hurd, and he's able to finish and get to the line for a three-point opportunity.
28.1 seconds on the clock. Left that one short. Noah Travis gets the long rebound, brings it up the floor here for the Blue Devils. Dribbles left, nearly has his pocket picked, but that's going to be a foul against the Phoenix. Elijah Wood.
He sensed Elijah Wood just in time there to protect the ball and draw the foul.
So Bryson Denson will stand at the baseline here for Model and inbound the ball for the Blue Devils on their side of the floor. The shot clock is off. There are 23.3 seconds left on the clock. Ball is poked out of bounds by Jackson Pate, getting his hands in there and deflecting the inbound pass. We'll get ready for Bryson Denson to trigger it in motion here for the Blue Devils. He's going to send it into the backcourt to Noah Travis. Travis across the center court stripe with 19 seconds to go. Maybe trying for the last shot here of the first quarter, trailing 19-12. Here's Noah Travis making a move towards the baseline, kicks it out. Owen Mathis, Bryson Denson drives the lane, off the glass and through. It rattles in.
What a scoop shot.
And that is the end of the first quarter, as Model with that bucket cuts it to a 5-point deficit. Right now, at the end of the first quarter, Sonoraville Phoenix leads at 19-14. We're back in the minute.
Northwest Georgia Media would like to say thank you to the following sponsors: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson, Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Well, I hope that you and yours had a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Good start to 2024, and you haven't had to turn too many threes into fours over the course of the last couple of days. It's always a challenge there in the first couple of weeks at least. Model has the ball as we start the second quarter. Riley Chapman on to Stevie Dallas underneath the Jeremiah's turret off the glass. Easy money.
He's a weapon. And that body should get him a lot of easy buckets under the basket. Good feed there.
19-16. It's cut to 3. Phoenix on top by a triple, and that's going to be a turnover for the Phoenix.
Yeah, momentum advantage home team. At this point, Matt, they are chipping away after Sonoraville started blazing hot.
Sonoraville would sink 3 threes there in the first quarter of the ball game to Model's 2. Model with the basketball on the left wing side. Riley Chapman sends it out to Noah Travis with a nice crisp pass, and good thing too because it was almost picked off. Nice sharp pass there. Travis has got the ball on the left wing side. He dribbles back up towards the top of the key, gives it off to Chapman. Now on to Stevie Dallas. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Model will have to start to move now. Chapman with it, works his way up top. Now to Stevie Dallas. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Dallas with a little runner, and it's through in
left
traffic.
Hand, right?
Yeah, with the left hand.
Went to the left. Great control. Using the offhand to finish, and we've got a 1-point ball game.
The ball almost stole out. We almost saw a run out from Stevie Dallas. Sonoraville with the ball, quick jump shot. That one is going to be an air ball, simply put. 19-18 your score. Sonoraville up by 1. Here's Model on the other end trying to take their first lead of the basketball game. Noah Travis now on to Stevie Dallas. Dallas back to Riley Chapman. Sharp pass to the left wing side. They go inside to the big guy. Jeremiah turns and scores.
He's starting to figure it out. He can use that body to get to the rack, keep feeding the big man, and let him eat. Model has the lead.
20-19 your score. 6:15 left to go here in the second period of the ball game. Here's Sonoraville needing a bucket here. It's been quite a run here to start the second quarter here for the Blue Devils. They're going to kick it back up to the top of the key over to Elijah Woods. Woods going to try to dribble between 2 defenders, stops, kicks it out right wing side. 3 ball on the way. That one rolls over the rim. Jeremiah's heard. Sharp pass down here to Riley Chapman. He crosses over, standing in front of the Sonoraville bench. Model working left to right, or right to left rather. Noah Travis on the left wing with the ball is going to try to bounce it into Chapman. Ball was nearly poked free, but it stays with the Blue Devils, and that's going to be left short. Stevie Dallas on the 3-point attempt. Did somebody get a hand on that?
Yeah, I think Coates blocked that.
Kind of looked like it. Sonoraville with the ball. 5:29 left to go here in the first half. Model leads it by 1. 20-19 is your score. Jackson Pate sends it over here to the right wing side. Going to lob it to the right wing in the corner. Now they drive baseline, tries to roll it in. It rolls over the rim, and Model gets the rebound.
Nifty little move by Sheldon to not walk there and have a chance at finger roll, but he couldn't finish.
Stevie Dallas now onto the high post to Jeremiah Hurd. Kicks it back out. Here's Stevie Dallas with a deep 3, and it's through. What a monster shot that was.
Stevie Dallas was an all-Christmas tournament player, and if Model had been able to pull the upset on Darlington, I think he'd have been in the running for MVP. He had a great tournament, has had a great season.
4:48 left to go here in the half. Model leads it by 4. Biggest lead for Model in the game. Shot on the way. 3 balls off the mark. Poked out of bounds by Sonoraville. The Blue Devils get it back. They got some serious momentum right now.
Yes, they do. Shellnut went over the back there. Didn't get his body on Hurd, but he tipped that ball out. And Jemias Hurd gets a much-needed break.
And Model is on a 9-0 run here to start the second quarter. They would trail at the end of the first quarter 19-14, and now they lead by 4. 23-19 is your score. Stevie Dallas is across the timeline, is going to give it to Chase Allen. Allen standing at the free throw line with it, makes a move towards the bucket, works on 2 defenders, leaves that one short. And Sonoraville's able to chase down the rebound and come back the other way. Nice lob underneath. Sonoraville kicks it out. There's Jackson Pate with an open 3, and he knocks it down. Wow.
8 2 for 2 from behind the arc. Sonoraville stops the Model run.
That's the 4th made 3 of the game here for Sonoraville. That cuts it back to a 1-point game. Model on top by 1. Here's Noah Travis with the ball. Drives into the lane, splits defenders, puts it off the side of the rim. And Jackson Pate brings it back the other way here for the Phoenix. Dribbles between his legs. Now back up top, long range 3. That one's off the front of the rim. It won't go. Chase Allen collects the board.
A nice rebound there by Allen.
Here's Noah Travis, sends it left wing side, driving baseline. Now kicks it out. Here's Stevie Dallas for 3, and that one's off the rim. Won't go, but Chase Allen's there and cleans it up and gets the foul.
And we'll get to the line for a chance at a 3-point play.
Great team effort here by both teams. Model really surging here in this second quarter. They lead it by 3 and have an and-one opportunity coming up for Chase Allen. This has been a fun game so far.
It really has. Up and down, back and forth. A lot of good effort on both sides.
Shots on the way, and that one's off the rim. For those of you tuning in to WLAQ tonight thinking you might get some Georgia Tech basketball, we'll give you an update on that game in a little bit. Ball is nearly stolen away by Model. Now it's poked free. Stevie Dallas is going to put it up and through.
Yeah, the steal, the run out, and the finish by Stevie Dallas.
27-22, Model up by 5 with 3:11 to go in the first half. Sonoraville with the ball. They're going to send it baseline. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It was last touched, I believe, by Mason.
Bryson Denson coming in. And Tech trails FSU 32-19 at halftime down in Tallahassee. They have not been quite the same team on the road this season.
Got to figure out how to win games on the road. Of course, earlier in the season, Tech beat Duke at home, and that was right after knocking off another top 25 team, Mississippi State. But both of those games, to your point, were at McCamish Pavilion.
Won a few games in Hawaii, a neutral site, but when they've been on true road games, it's been a struggle.
One of these days, I'm going to go to one of those tournaments over in Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii, but I'd love to go there for one of those events where it's Maui or the Diamond Head Classic or whatever the case may be.
I want to go to Atlantis. Can we do that? Can the station pay for that?
I want to be in Hawaii. I want to be watching basketball, or I would be okay with the Bahamas. It's hot, and it's nice, and there's a lot of things to do. Here's a quick shot. That one's in and out for Sonoraville. Ball is loose on the baseline. It's going to stay with Sonoraville.
Yeah, pushed down there. I don't know who they got.
Looks like they got Mason. And so Sonoraville will inbound underneath their own basket when we resume. 2:59 left in the half. Model leads it 27-22. They get it out to Jackson Pate, send it to the right wing side. Now back up top they go. Phoenix with the ball, sent it right wing corner, thought about the 3, drives baseline, picks up his dribble, and tries to pass to a teammate. It's poked out of bounds, but it was last touched by the Phoenix.
Right, that was off of McDaniel's knee. Model will get the ball with a chance to stretch. Their 5-point lead they have right now, their largest of the game.
Stevie Dallas walks it up the floor for the Blue Devils. 28 seconds on the shot clock. Dallas is going to direct some traffic here and set up a play here for the Blue Devils. Gives it to Owen Mathis, now on to John Mason. Mason going to drive baseline, picks up his dribble, kicks it out. Bryson Denson for 3, it's through, and he got fouled, so he's got a 4-point opportunity.
He sure does.
Wow.
A nice look there from John Mason as he drove to the basket to turn and find Denson in the corner. Denson put up a nice soft shot. Was fouled on the follow-through, bottoms out, and now he has a chance for that rare, coveted 4-point play, man.
Biggest lead of the game for Model. They lead by 8, 30-22, can make it 9 if Denson converts the 4-point play, and he does. That's something else.
It sure is. 9-point lead. And let's not forget, Model was trailing big in the first quarter.
Sonoraville with the basketball, needing a bucket, is stripped by John Mason. Great defense. Here come the Blue Devils back the other way. Owen Mathis with it, dribbles behind his back, has his pocket picked by Jackson Pate. Here comes Sonoraville underneath, off the glass, too strong, but to tip it in was number 4. That's Bryson Shellnut. Model on the other end, Jeremiah's Hurd trying to shake off a defender, gets fouled, and he's going to the line.
Couldn't get the first one to drop, goes up, gets the offensive rebound, goes for the putback, gets fouled, and gets to the line.
So Jeremiah's Hurd has got 2 shots coming up here. This is his first trip to the stripe. He's got 8 points in this game already, splitting his points between the first and second quarter down the middle. Shots on the way, and that one rattles off the rim. Rim not kind on that one.
No, nice soft shot, just didn't drop.
We will have Tech basketball for you this weekend on WLAQ. They're going to host Boston College at 4 o'clock coming up on Saturday. I won't be listening to that one. I'm going to be there.
Heck yeah, man. That ought to be a good time.
And Boston's got a pretty good record so far this season, but I don't think they've played any top 25 teams yet. Shots on the way, and that one is through. Jeremiah makes one of the pair, makes the second shot. So it's a 32-24 ball game in favor of Model. They would trail by a score of 19-14 at the end of the first quarter. It's been a big second quarter for the Blue Devils. Sonoraville's got the ball, nearly picked off and heading the other way with another run out, but they retain possession. Sonoraville with it on the right wing side. Pate trying to send it baseline. The ball's kicked out of bounds by the Blue Devils.
Noah Travis there with the kick ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Sonoraville with 1:36 left in the second quarter.
Looking forward to bringing you more Model hoops on the radio and also on the live stream. Sonoraville inbound the ball. They dribble off towards the right wing. Now going to send it back up to the top of the key. Nothing there. 27 seconds left on the shot clock. Sonoraville needing a bucket here. They're going to feed it off to a player on the right wing. Puts up a quick jump shot, goes in and out. Sonoraville's falling a little bit cold here in the second quarter.
Zone defense. Model running is giving them trouble.
Ooh.
Wow.
Stevie Dallas with a drive, misses the layup, and a whistle and a foul is called against. Did they get?
I think Dallas. I think it's on Dallas. I think he reached.
All right, so Jackson Pate defeated in here for the Sonoraville Phoenix, and he will find Elijah Woods, who's going to bring it up the floor here for Sonoraville. He's across the center court stripe with the ball, being guarded by Stevie Dallas, and it looks like we're getting more of a man look here from Model right now. There's a long 3 ball that caroms off the front of the rim. Sonoraville with the ball is going to send it up top. They get it out to McDaniel. Now they kick out. 3 ball on the way. That one's well off the mark, and it's coming back to Model as it sails out of bounds.
Yeah, and that was a good look for Woods. He just was off the mark. And Model gets the ball here. Could go 2 for 1, but it looks like they're going to take their time with this possession.
Stevie Dallas to Jeremiah's Hurd. Jeremiah's at the high post, going to leave it off for Noah Travis. Noah Travis with the ball, working around Jeremiah, drives baseline, tries to roll it in, gets fouled. So good job attacking the rim and finding himself at the stripe.
Travis, who got hot there late first quarter, stroking 2 threes. That was a really nice drive. Almost got that one to fall as well. And he'll get 2 from the line.
So Noah Travis at the free throw line. First shot on the way, and that one rattles in. So we'll get ready for the second free throw. If he makes this one, it'll be a 10-point game in favor of the Blue Devils. On the floor right now for the Blue Devils, Noah Travis, Chase Allen, Jeremiah Hurd, Stevie Dallas, and Bryson Denson. Second shot is also through. Made them both. And it is a 10-point game. 25 seconds left on the clock in the half. Sonoraville with the ball. Jackson Pate puts up an open 3 and nails it. Good looking shot. He's made 3 threes in the game. 34-27, Model on top by 7. 11 seconds on the clock. And they will try to get the final shot. Stevie Dallas, the drive. Nice move towards the bucket and through.
Just such great control.
And that is the end of the first half.
He traveled. They're going to let that be it.
All right, folks, Model leads it at halftime, 36-27 over the Sonoraville Phoenix. Let's step out for 2.5 minutes. We'll come back and run down the scoring and talk over the first half and get you set for the second half after these messages. Back in 2.5.
Northwest Georgia Media would like to say thank you to the following sponsors: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson, Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
They call it Mo Day, a time of fanfare and pride, and another week with the neighborhood's best yard, because you drafted the MVP of all mowers. A comfortable seat and adjustable controls bring the battle to your turf, not your backside. Ride like the wind on your solid steel stallion and give the fans something to cheer about, because it's your day. It's Mo Day.
WC Timber has been serving the Northwest Georgia and Northeast Alabama area since 1991. As a complete tree and timber service, WC Timber can handle thinning and clear cutting, tree chipping, stump removal, and storm damage, as well as bucket truck and crane services. For more information, visit them on the web at wctimber.com or give them a call at area code 706-238-1214. WC Timber and Tree Service. Crestview Angus, your source for premium locally raised beef, delivering the finest quality from farm to table. Contact them on Facebook to place your order today.
Access to me means I get to explore and define myself.
Access that allows me to follow my passion.
For me, it means I get to do what I've always dreamed of doing, helping people.
Access to me means I'm the first one in my family to come to college. Sé el primero.
And where mechanical. Now, Robinson Plastic Surgery Specialist, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. And we do want to take another opportunity here to recognize all the crew involved in the broadcast tonight. On cameras, you've got Braden and Clay. You got Mike Garrett, who is the director, Nathan Patterson. He is on replay tonight. Also, the guru and the brain behind the operation there. The announcer is Grayson Atkins, and I'm Matt Davis, along with Ian Griffin, providing commentary courtesy of WLAQ Sports, man, and a pleasure doing it. We're having a good time getting to watch some round ball and talk basketball with your friends. What's better?
I mean, there's nowhere else I'd rather be right now, Matt. We've gotten to enjoy a couple of good ones. The girls' game, we got to see a ferocious comeback from the Lady Blue Devils, and early in this one, the Phoenix jumped out so quickly, hit threes in the first quarter, but Model settled in and really had a heck of a second quarter there. Just great performances from the entire team. So I'd love to hear the breakdown on the scoring.
Well, it's a good thing you do, because that's what's coming up next. We'll have a look at the scoring there from the first half. Ask and you shall receive. We'll start with the Sonoraville Phoenix here on the road, trailing the Model Blue Devils. Jackson Pate would set the pace there for the Phoenix with 3 of those threes. We'll give you the total in just a couple of moments, but he had 9 points. Donovan McDaniel had 5 points, including 1 3. You would have 4 points from Brian Shelnut, had a couple of field goals, 1 in each quarter. 4 points for Elijah Woods, and then 5 points for Jordan Story. All of the 3-point shots there for Sonoraville Phoenix would add up to 5 total there in the first half. So pretty good shooting there for the Phoenix much of that half. Meanwhile, for the Model Blue Devils, who lead at 36-27, you would have 9 points apiece, setting the pace for Stevie Dallas and Jeremiah Hurd for the Blue Devils. 8 for Noah Travis, 4 points apiece for Bryson Denson and Chase Allen, and 2 for Bryson Bell. And how many threes did the Blue Devils make in the first half? Well, one off the pace set by the Sonoraville Phoenix. The Blue Devils would have 4. So
yeah, some good sharp shooting. They got hot there in that second quarter. And Stevie Dallas made some really great circuit shots there. Some floaters with the left hand getting to the basket. It was fun to watch them go. They also really started to feed the big man Jeremiah Hurd down in the post. Shellnut matches up with him height-wise, but when you look at the body, if Hurd can get him on his hip, look out, it's bad news for the Phoenix. They're going to have to work some double teams if Model continues to do that. So it'll be interesting. You know, we got that information right at the beginning of the game that these two coaching staffs are very familiar with each other. So the chess match and the adjustments that we'll see coming out of the locker room will be something to keep an eye on as always.
And what Ian's referencing, if you're just tuning in and didn't catch this at the beginning of the game, Brent Mashburn, who is the head coach of the Sonoraville Phoenix, and Jacob Travis, of course, head coach of the Model Blue Devils, they were college teammates at Reinhardt. And Sonoraville assistant Chris Perry was a starting point guard for the 1995 Model Region champs. And, of course, we got that information from somebody who would know. That would be Blue Devil legend Milt Travis. So, yeah, love getting information like that.
Great sources, friends in high places. Matt Davis, you got the connections, buddy.
Well, we got to go ahead and take a timeout here. We're glad you're with us here for coverage of Model basketball here on the Northwest Georgia Media live stream and also WLAQ. We will send it back to the studio. Again, halftime score, Model 36, Sonoraville Phoenix 27. We're back in 2.5 minutes. Northwest Georgia Media would like to say thank you to the following sponsors: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson, Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. for the Thursday morning edition of Later This Morning in Rome on WLAQ. We get started at 9 a.m. and you can listen on the radio at 96.9 FM, 1410 a.m. or online at WLAQ14.com, or you can watch the live stream on Facebook Live. And I got a feeling, I know the main topic that we're going to have coming up tomorrow, I got a feeling we're going to be talking about the semifinal games and also the national championship football game, which is coming up on Monday.
Two thrillers on New Year's Day. Couldn't have asked for better football. It was great. Can't wait for the conversation in the morning.
We're going to have a good time with that, so make sure you're tuned in. All right, well, we're going to get this game going again right now. Model leads at 36-27 out of the break, and it's time for the third quarter. Sonoraville opens up with possession of the ball. We're underway. They will work it around to the right wing side. We'll give you a floor check in just a couple of moments. Oh, ball is stripped away. Chase Allen with great hands. And here come the Blue Devils back the other side of the floor. Noah Travis with it. Going to leave it off for Jeremiah Hurd. Hurd turns, gives it right back to Travis, puts up a long-range three, and it's through. Yes, sir. What a shot.
Yeah, good look at rotation on that shot as Travis stepped up with confidence and knocks it down for the first points of the second half. Model's lead has ballooned to 12.
That was the third made three of the ball game for Noah Travis. The Blue Devils have now made 5 total. Here's a long three on the other end, and that's good for Jackson Pate on the other side. He's got 4 of them.
Has he hit all 4 of his attempts? I think
maybe
so, too.
so. Ball is stolen away. Pate feeds it underneath. Shot off the glass and through the bucket for Donovan McDaniel.
Quick 5 cuts the Model lead to 7.
A whistle and a foul called against the Blue Devils. Nope.
No, it's going to go
against
on,
Sonoraville.
Yeah, it's on Wood.
So we get ready for Chapman to inbound the ball here for the Blue Devils. On the floor right now for Model, you've got Riley Chapman. He just passed it to Jeremiah Hurd, now to Noah Travis. Stevie Dallas, they're going to pass it to him, and Chase Allen. They help me give you the starting lineup because everybody touched the ball, and Allen puts it in. How about that? Love it when a plan comes together.
I know. Floor check not necessary.
Yeah. That is so funny. Sonoraville Phoenix with the basketball. They're going to drive towards the free throw line, now kick it baseline. They go back up top, out around the perimeter with it. On the left wing side is Story. Now he's going to leave it off for Pate. A lob pass to the left wing side, now back to Pate. He'll drive. Nice pass underneath. Shellnut tries to shake off Jeremiah Hurd and gets clobbered.
You have to have guts to pump fake Jeremiah Hurd, because if he gets airborne, you're going to have to take that body. And Shellnut kind of crumpled, but he did get the foul. He survived.
Potential world of hurt waiting on you, huh?
Yeah.
So Norville set to trigger it in. They're going to feed it out, try to get it to Pate, knock loose. Stevie Dallas has got the ball one-on-one underneath, off the glass and through.
And Stevie Dallas may not be the tallest guy in the world, but he has got legs that, I mean, it just bounces out of the gym.
Jackson Pate's going to float it over to the right wing side. Now they're going to drive towards the paint, kick it out there. Shellnut, he'll feed it across to the left wing side. Now back over to Shellnut. It's going to drive baseline, challenges Jeremiah, gets it to the rim, misses the shot. Jeremiah gets the rebound. Noah Travis across the center court stripe, gives it off to Hurd. Hurd stands with it at the top of the key, now gives it back to Noah, who drives the lane, kicks out to Chase Allen, who's going to make a move towards the bucket, has his pocket pick. Here comes Jackson Pate after the steal, feeds it underneath, 2 passes and through. Shellnut with the finish.
Good control there by Shellnut.
Here comes Model on the other end. Going to give it out to Noah Travis. Now to Riley Chapman, corner 3. That's off the side of the rim. And the rebound goes to Sonoraville and Donovan McDaniel. McDaniel with it at the top of the key, feeds it out to, Jackson Pate with another one.
5 threes, keeping them in this game right now.
15 points off of 5 threes for Jackson Pate, and Sonoraville's cut it to 6. Model with the ball, they had him trapped, forced the ball out of bounds. Owen Mathis is going to check in for Riley Chapman, who is the player that just got trapped in the corner. Kept the ball with Model by bouncing it off of one of the Sonoraville players. Chase Allen with the ball. He's going to send it up top to Noah Travis onto the right wing side to Owen Mathis. Back to Stevie Dallas, long range 3, and that one's a little off the mark. Chase Allen with the putback though.
Allen skies to get the offensive rebound and putback.
Model out to an 8-point lead, 45-37. There's a lob pass over to the right wing side corner. 3 off the mark. Rebound taken by Sonoraville. They may get another look at it. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Pate with a hot hand knocks down his 6th 3 of the ball game. The man can't miss. If you're Sonoraville, your game plan is feed in the ball. Owen Mathis with it on the right wing side. That cuts it back to 5, by the way, that last 3. Travis for 3. That one rolls off the rim.
And man, this has been a back and forth game.
It has been. Sonoraville with the ball on their side of the floor, trailing by 5 points. A bounce inside and through by Donovan McDaniel.
Model was up 12 just moments ago. That lead is now only 3.
And a timeout's going to be called by Jacob Travis. We're going to take it with them. Model up by 3, 45-42 your score. We're back in 30 seconds. We're getting a little crazy train over the PA, and for the rest of my life and for a long time, every time I hear that song, I just think of one thing: Chipper Jones walking up to the plate. But right now, it's Model Blue Devils basketball. They lead it by 3. Sonoraville steals it away and has it almost poked free by Allen, but the little runner is going to be through, and that was Elijah Woods with another bucket.
This press giving Model some problems. They break it this time.
Stevie Dallas with the ball, drives towards the lane, gives it to Jeremiah Hurd, and he gets the finish.
Great recognition there by Dallas to see that Hurd had a mismatch against Woods. He has about 6 inches over him.
Model back is at a 3-point lead right now. Underneath, baseline drive, shot is blocked by Big Jeremiah. You feel the thunder on that one.
Pinned it to the glass.
Kick it out. There's Allen, gets it back out to Stevie Dallas. Dallas kicks it out to Chase Allen, who starts to drive and travels.
Picked up that pivot foot. Got ourselves a ball game here, man.
Indeed we do. Got a bunch of poor hungry dogs out there right now battling it out.
Both these teams want the W.
Here comes Sonoraville up the floor. Elijah Woods across the timeline, gives it to Pate. Now inside they go to Shellnut on the baseline as he drives, misses the shot. Allen comes out with it, gives it to Noah Travis. Travis across the center court stripe for the Blue Devils, dribbles. Now gives it off to Stevie Dallas up top to Owen Mathis. Now on to Travis, bounce pass, trying to get it underneath to Jeremiah Hurd. Ball's poked free, a battle for it ensues. Who's gonna come out with it? The Blue Devils. Noah Travis has got it. Stevie Dallas back to Noah, wide open 3-ball on the way and through. Yes, sir. Noah Travis with the hot hand. He's got 4 threes. Wow, what a shot.
Lead with 2:04 left in the third.
Jackson Pate with the ball. He's going to leave it off for another Sonoraville Phoenix player, and he walks and turns it over, so it's coming back to the Blue Devils. Boy, you can really feel the momentum shifts taking place here in this game.
You sure can. Both teams shooting it well from behind the arc. Credit to Owen Mathis, who was the one who finally got that loose ball, passed it to Travis, and Travis was able to sink that last 3.
Mathis to Travis, now over to Chase Allen in the corner on the right wing side. Back up top to Owen, now on to Noah. Noah with it up top to Chase Allen. Model trying to get a little ball movement going here. They feed it out to Owen Mathis, who drives towards the lane, feeds it right back out to Noah. Now Stevie Dallas backs up, resets the offense with 11 seconds left on the shot clock. The feed to Hurd. Now back over to Stevie Dallas. He'll drive towards the lane. Nice Euro step inside and the finish.
Such control. Hang time. Dallas is just an impressive player to watch.
He really is, and has really developed over the last couple of years. And here's a quick jump shot on the other end. That one is in and out and back in for Donovan McDaniel.
Sonoraville takes the timeout off the make.
And we will take it with them. 1:09 left to go in the third quarter. Model leads it by 6, 52-46. We're back in 30 seconds. All right, the Blue Devils set to inbound the ball. We got 1:09 left to go in the third quarter. Blue Devils lead it by 6, and off the inbound pass, a quick whistle blown by the official.
We're going to get Chase Allen with the body. Little nitpick there. No. Okay, they got Daniel.
So we'll see Model inbound the ball again. Owen Mathis surveys the floor. He triggers it into John Mason. Mason nearly trapped over in the corner, gets around it. Picks up his dribble, feeds it out to Mathis for an open 3, and it's through. Yes, sir.
Owen Mathis steps in and knocks that one down. Confident, caught the ball, fired, nothing but net.
It's raining threes now. 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Model back out to a 9-point lead. 3 ball on the other end. Jackson Pate actually missed one. Put back won't go, and the ball stays with Sonoraville. Put out of bounds by Model.
Does. Pate finally missed one.
I know. I almost couldn't believe my eyes. I didn't think it was possible. Here's a shot off the inbound pass. That one won't fall. Shelnuck trying to come up with the rebound. John Mason reaches in, grabs the ball, and forces a tie-up.
Yeah, scrappy play by Mason in the possession arrow in favor of Blue Devils. So Model will get the ball, leading by 9 points with 36.7 seconds left in the quarter.
Mathis surveys the floor, finds John Mason. He's trapped, ball tipped. Here is a shot off the turnover. It's missed. Chasing it down was Mason. He bounced it on the baseline.
He did. Did they call a foul?
I guess they did.
Woo. They sure did.
Hurd checks in for Mason. So on the floor right now for the Blue Devils, you've got Owen Mathis, who's set to send things in motion on offense. Jeremiah Hurd, Bryson Denson, Stevie Dallas, and John Mason is actually still out there. And Bryson Denson going to bring it up the floor. He's across the timeline with it. Stops. Almost had him trapped. Stevie Dallas, feet underneath to John Mason. Off the glass. Can't get the finish. And Sonoraville comes out with the ball after quite a battle for that rebound.
And they can hold for the last shot.
8 seconds on the clock. They'll drive baseline. Big time block by the big guy. Great teamwork there between Mason and Jeremiah Hurd on that defensive sequence as well.
And the fearless Slade West Jr., 5'9", challenging Jeremiah Hurd there, going to the rack. That's going to be a battle you're going to lose more often than not.
Evan Johnson set to trigger it in motion here for the Phoenix, and we got a whistle.
Love the fearlessness, though.
Yes. We got a timeout here?
Officials timeout?
Maybe so. All right, let's take it also. 7 seconds left, third quarter. Model up 55-46 over Sonoraville. We're back in 30 seconds.
Access to me means I'm the first one in my family to come to college. Sé el primero.
Crestview Angus, your source for premium locally raised beef, delivering the finest quality from farm to table. Contact them on Facebook to place your order today.
Phoenix will inbound the ball trailing by 9, and they get it into Jackson Pate. Shakes off a defender, puts up the 3. It's a miss, and obviously shot clock turned off for this amount of time. A heave from beyond 3/4 of court, and that's the end of the third quarter. So with that said, Model leads at 55-46 over the Sonoraville Phoenix. We'll come back for the final 8 minutes of the ball game after a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back.
Northwest Georgia Media would like to say thank you to the following sponsors: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson, Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Phoenix open up with possession of the ball, trailing the Blue Devils 55-46. Turnaround jump shot off the front of the rim. Chase Allen gets the board for the Blue Devils. Here come the Blue Devils back the other way. Stevie Dallas with it, gives it off to Chase Allen. Allen leaves it for Noah Travis, tries to fire it. I think he thought somebody was going to cut towards the bucket. Didn't happen, and it goes out of bounds.
Just a little miscommunication there.
As far as our 3-ball count, there were 8 so far in the game for Sonoraville that they made, and 7 for the Blue Devils. Ball in the hands of Riley Chapman as he stole it away. Noah Travis with it, sends it right wing side to Chase Allen. Now back around to Stevie Dallas. Riley Chapman, Noah Travis with it. Travis gives it to Jeremiah Hurd. Hurd at the top of the key. Ball is poked free, picked off. Jackson Pate comes out with it for the Phoenix, so they're trading turnovers here. Steals, rather. And they kick it out, long 3-ball on the way, and it's through. Good-looking shot.
Yeah, big-time shot.
Story now with 2 threes in this ball game. That brings up the total to 9 here for the Sonoraville Phoenix. Riley Chapman gives it out to Stevie Dallas. Back to Chapman. Chapman stands in front of the model bench. Now back out to Dallas. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Model leads it by 6 points. Now Model will start to make their move. 9 seconds. Here's Dallas for 3 off the front of the rim. Putback won't go for Jeremiah. Chase Allen comes out with the ball, puts it up, misses. Ball knocked loose. Noah Travis trying to keep it in bounds.
And it's Sonora. Yeah. What's the call? Interesting.
Officials having a little bit of a discussion to sort it out. A lot of pointing going on here, Ian. They look like they don't look like they're in agreement on this one. They're going to say it's
going to stay with Model?
I guess so. So the Blue Devils are ready to inbound the ball. Coach Mashburn is not happy.
He's
at
hot.
this moment.
Honestly, I was shielded from it. I tried to catch it on the camera here, but he's arguing that Travis threw the ball behind his back. He's definitely asking for an explanation here.
Right. Right now, one of the officials talking it over with Coach Mashburn.
Maybe nope. Probably might get a replay there.
Well, in any event, the Blue Devils are going to have the ball. They get ready to inbound the ball. They get it to Noah Travis. Travis to Chase Allen to Riley Chapman. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Back out to Stevie Dallas. He backs up, sends it to the left wing side to Chapman. He'll get it now to Chase Allen. Now back over to Stevie Dallas. Dallas with it on the right wing is now going to start to drive towards the baseline, and he gets fouled.
Yep, they're going to call Slade West.
So we'll get ready for Dallas to inbound the ball. Going to have a substitution into the game here for the Blue Devils as Owen Mathis checks in for Riley Chapman. Dallas surveys the floor, sends it into Mathis. Oh, they try to get it to Chase Allen. It's poked free and out of bounds, but it's staying with the Blue Devils. Good hands, though, by Donovan McDaniel to poke that one out.
Absolutely. Big possession. Every possession is going to be big the rest of the way. Tight ball game.
There's a long three from Dallas just before the buzzer, and that one sails out of bounds.
That was definitely Trae Young range.
Oh, man.
From the logo as time expired on the shot clock.
Bringing up the floor is Evan Johnson here for Sonoraville. He's across the timeline. Dribbles over in front of the Sonoraville bench. Sends it back out to Jackson Pate. Pate sends it to the corner. Corner three on the way. That's missed. And Jeremiah Hurd collects the rebound. Stevie Dallas tries to lob it underneath the Chase Allen. Ball's picked off. Sonoraville's coming back the other way with it.
Great play by McDaniel there.
Jackson Pate with the ball. Going to send it down underneath. Trying to give a little lob pass underneath the shell nut. Ball is deflected out of bounds.
Yeah, good hands. Quick hands there by Hurd.
So we get ready for Evan Johnson to trigger it in motion here for the Phoenix. He surveys the floor with 5 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. Here's a shot from just beyond the free throw line, and it is good for Donovan McDaniel, who now has 13 points in this game.
Taking what the defense gives him there. A wide open shot, and he drained it.
Noah Travis one-on-one underneath with Shellnut. Kicks it back out to Stevie Dallas. They get it out to Owen Mathis. Back to Stevie. Up top to Noah. Chase Allen over to Owen Mathis on the right wing side. He's over in the corner trying to feed it back up top. And Noah Travis resets the offense with 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Now they'll get things moving. Jeremiah Hurd puts up the three-point shot, left that one short. And the Phoenix come out with it and bring it back the other way.
Matt, they have snuck back to within 4.
Underneath, shot is up and through. Make it a 2-point ball game now.
Slade West wide open, hits the short jumper.
Shot underneath for Stevie Dallas, and it is good. Stevie now with 15 points, and a timeout is called. We'll take it with them. Model 57, Sonoraville Phoenix 53. We got a nail biter brewing here, 4:17 left. We're back in 30 seconds.
Northwest Georgia Media would like to say thank you to the following sponsors: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson, Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Well, while we got a moment here, do want to take an opportunity to thank the sponsors. This time we'll start with the radio sponsors: Mathis Trailers and Equipment Sales, Sylvan Learning Center, and Ware Mechanical. As far as the Model High School basketball live stream sponsors for the 2023-2024 season are concerned: Mathis Trailer and Equipment Sales, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. So there you go.
It's going to be a fun finish here.
We got one brewing here. There's no doubt about that. And we get ready for Jackson Pate to feed the ball in here for the Sonoraville Phoenix. They'll walk it up the floor. Evan Johnson's got it. He trots across center court. And now picks up his dribble, turns, finds Jackson Pate. Now back to Johnson. Drives, tries to bounce it to Shellnut. It's tipped out of bounds by Travis.
We'll stay on this end of the court. 23 seconds left on the shot clock.
So Evan Johnson to trigger it in motion for the Phoenix. Surveys the floor. Finds Sheldon on the left wing side. Thought about the three. Gives it out to Jackson Pate. Floats it right over to McDaniel. Back to Pate. He's got two defenders right on top of him. Now Pate with the ball trying to get the open look. Backs up, resets. Now starts to drive. Feeds it underneath, and it is through for Mr. Story.
Good driving dish there by Pate. Finding his teammate on the baseline, and Jordan Story having himself a pretty good quarter. Drops the little teardrop in.
So we get ready for Owen Mathis to inbound the ball here for the Blue Devils with 3:43 left to go in the ball game, and Model clinging to a 2-point lead. Owen Mathis takes the ball from the official, surveys the floor, and he's going to find Jeremiah Hurd, who gets it right back to Mathis. Got some pressure here from Sonoraville. Model trying to work around it in time, and they do. They get it to Stevie Dallas. He is trapped. Look at the defense from Sonoraville on that possession.
Yeah, they were pressuring the ball, to say the least, and Dallas able to draw the foul. Mathis takes a seat after some quality minutes.
Bryson Denson defeated in here for the Blue Devils. Going to bounce it into the backcourt to Stevie Dallas, who will set up the offense here for the Blue Devils. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Going to leave it off for Noah Travis in front of the model bench. Now over to Stevie Dallas. Dallas back out to Noah. Bryson Denson with it now on the left wing side. Feeds it into Stevie Dallas. Little floater is going to be missed. And the rebound goes to Sonoraville. Coming out with it was McDaniel.
Chance to take the lead or tie.
They get it underneath the shell nut. Kicks out. There's Pate with an open three. Quick shot. Missed. Tried to get the tip in. Can't get it underneath for Johnson. Model comes out with it. Here's Stevie Dallas. Model, by the way, leads at 57-55. Just under 3 minutes to play. Dallas with the ball. Gives it off to Chase Allen. Now back over to Dallas in front of the model bench. Noah Travis with the ball. Allen to Bryson Denson. Now they get it to Dallas. Being guarded right now by Jackson Pate. He'll turn, gives it to Jeremiah Hurd, trying to get an open look, and it's hard to come by. Oh, makes a nice move to the bucket. Can't get the finish. Sacrificed his body in the process trying to get that bucket.
Sure did.
Jackson Pate underneath the shell nut, blocked by Jeremiah Hurd. Coming out with the ball is Bryson Denson, and he gets fouled by Jackson Pate.
Yeah, so that's two possessions in which Sonoraville's had a chance to tie or take the lead. And both times the model Blue Devil defense has risen to the challenge. Jackson Pate, after hitting his first 6 threes, has cooled, missing his last 3.
Noah Travis takes the inbound pass in the backcourt, brings it across, and we'll remind you back on December the 9th, Sonoraville would pick up a win at their place by 1 point. It looks like we may have a similar finish to this one. We'll see who ends up on top. A missed layup there by Model. Coming back the other way is Johnson for Sonoraville, stolen away. Bryson Denson going to try to get the run out off the glass and through.
Big bucket there. 4-point swing, potentially. 59-55,
Model on top by 4. And now Jackson Pate with the ball, sends it over to Johnson. Johnson bounce pass underneath to McDaniel, turns, shoots, scores.
McDaniel is just extremely consistent.
He's got 15 points in this one. The lob underneath to Denson, shakes up the defender and through. 2 big buckets for Denson in the last couple of possessions.
Had a 4-point play in the first half too, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, so he makes the most out of his minutes.
61-57, Model on top by 4. No look pass from Pate over to Johnson. Ball is stripped. Chase Allen nearly coming out with it. We got a couple of players down on the floor.
Slade West will get the hook. He hooked him there. Has there been new technology in the floor? Because you don't see anybody wipe the sweat up anymore.
I know. There must be. It's been very strange.
You'd think that would be a slipping hazard.
But we have not seen that at all this year. Huh.
Well, we're going to have to do a little research.
Definitely. Our research team is on it as we speak. Jason.
You hear that, Lynn? Lynn's like, I'm just here to run the board, boys. And an excellent job he does there.
He really does. All right, we got a timeout before his second shot, and we're going to take it with him. 1:08 left to go in the ball game. Model 61, Sonoraville Phoenix 57. When we come back in 30 seconds.
Northwest Georgia Media would like to say thank you to the following sponsors: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson, Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Model leads at 61-57. 1:08 remains on the clock here. So we've got 68 seconds left of this ball game, Ian.
And really, big possession every time down the floor. Sonoraville's had some opportunities. Model's defense has really tightened up and made some big plays. Sonoraville had 2 opportunities to either tie or take the lead. And now Chase Allen will step up for the back end of a 1-and-1, or a back end of 2 free throws. He missed the front end.
So Allen steps up back to the line after the timeout. Both teams about to be set, and we'll be back underway for the final minute and 8 seconds of this basketball game. Big free throw attempt coming up here from Chase Allen. It's on the way, and that one's off the front of the rim, but the rebound goes to Bryson Denson. Ball is knocked loose. Here comes Sonoraville on the other end. Nice Euro step towards the bucket, and the finish for Donovan McDaniel. Woo, that was something.
It sure was. 2-point game.
61-59. Model on top, as you mentioned, by 2. Bryson Denson takes the feed underneath from Hurd and rolls it in.
Denson, 6 points in the 4th quarter.
And he's got 10 in this game. You referenced the 4-point play in the 1st quarter. Here comes Sonoraville, nearly blocked by Jeremiah Hurd. Got it to the rim, and it's going to stay with the Phoenix. I think.
4-point game. Yes, it will.
We're getting some good basketball inside Woodard Gymnasium tonight for sure. Surveying the floor is Elijah Woods. He's going to send it into Shellnut. Kicked it back up top. Long 3 on the way, and that one's off the mark. Rebound, battled for, and won by Chase Allen.
Did they call Jackson Payton for the foul?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did.
So we're going to see Allen going back to the stripe. He missed 2 just moments ago. Trying to get zeroed in here for these, and these are big ones right here.
Very, very big free throws.
So a little bit of pressure for sure on these shots as Model leads it by 2 scores. 63-59 is the score. Shots on the way, and it's 3.
Allen steps up, strokes that free throw, stretches the lead to 5. Can he push it to 6?
We'll find out. Ball's in the air, and it is through, and he does. So after missing 2 on his previous trip, he knocks both of them down that time, and now it's a 6-point separation in the game in favor of Model. Long 3 on the way. That'll cut it in half, but it doesn't. Chase Allen chases down the rebound and gets fouled. Now
they've got to finish business. There's still 17 seconds left, but if he can get one of these 2, this game should be in hand.
16.9 seconds left on the clock. Model up 65-59. They lost to Sonoraville back in December by 1 point. And it looks like things are going to go in their favor this time. Chase Allen with free throw on the way, and that one's off the back of the rim. He's got one more, though.
Sure does.
Second shot coming up from Chase Allen. In the air, and that one is through. And Sonoraville's going to bring it up the floor. They know they got to move quick if they're going to have any shot at all. 13 seconds. Can't get a look there. Puts up a quick shot, and that one's off the mark. 7 seconds on the clock. There's Shellnut for 3. That one won't go. 3 seconds. This one's in the books.
It sure is. And a back-and-forth game between 2 very evenly matched teams, Matt.
And Model will dribble out the final second. Jeremiah Hurd tosses it towards the rafters. That's the end of the ball game. Your final score, the Model Blue Devils victorious by a final score of 66-59 over the visiting Sonoraville Phoenix. We're going to send it back to the studio for a 2.5-minute timeout. We'll come back, recap, run down the final scoring, and bid you adieu here on live coverage of Model basketball on WLAQ and also the Northwest Georgia Media live stream. We're glad to have you with us. We'll be back in 2.5 minutes.
Northwest Georgia Media would like to say thank you to the following sponsors: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson, Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Access allows me to do what I've always dreamed of, and that is helping people.
WC Timber has been serving the Northwest Georgia and Northeast Alabama area since 1991. As a complete tree and timber service, WC Timber can handle thinning and clear cutting, tree chipping, stump removal, and storm damage, as well as bucket truck and crane services. For more information, visit them on the web at wctimber.com or give them a call at area code 706-238-1214. WC Timber and Tree Service. Crestview Angus, your source for premium locally raised beef, delivering the finest quality from farm to table. Contact them on Facebook to place your order today.
You look exhausted. Dude, my to-do list got the best of me. I finally sharpened the blade, trimmed the yard, raked the leaves, and then I mowed.
Yeah, me too.
Get out. You're not even breaking a sweat.
I know. My grasshopper trimmed around the yard, power vacked the leaves, and then mowed. I did all of it without leaving my seat.
I gotta get a grasshopper.
Finish fall cleanup and be ready for winter with a grasshopper mower.
Here we go again.
Well, Ian, the fans in blue, they get to file out of the stadium with a smile on their face after our nightcap. The Model Blue Devils have picked up a victory over a really good basketball team, the Sonoraville Phoenix. Final score tonight, 66-59. It was a good one.
Yeah, back and forth ball game. Sonoraville jumped out to an early lead. Model was able to fight and come back, have the halftime lead, and they did not surrender that lead again until the end of the contest, walking away with a win. But it wasn't that the Phoenix didn't challenge it, cut the lead all the way down to 2 on a number of occasions. You had the ball with a chance to tie or take the lead. Model's defense was able to rise to that challenge. They made some big free throws to close out the game. Chase Allen knocking down the last 2, and they get out of here with a win. A little payback after losing to the Phoenix on the road earlier this season.
Great team effort by both teams. Model comes out on top. Let's run down the scoring. We'll start with the Sonoraville Phoenix. They would pick up 10 points from Jordan Story, 6 apiece for Elijah Woods and Bryson Shellnut, 2 for Slade West, 17 points for Donovan McDaniel, and leading scorer in the game overall was Jackson Pate. He had 18 points, and they were all on three-pointers. He would knock down 6 in that game.
His first shooter. 6. I mean, he was on fire. So it was a great back and forth effort. Like you said, Sonoraville certainly spread the ball around.
On the other side, the Model Blue Devils, they would pick up 2 points from Bryson Bell, 11 points from Jeremiah Hurd. You would have 10 points from Bryson Denson, 14 points from Noah Travis, 3 points from Owen Mathis, and the leading scorer for the Blue Devils in the game was Stevie Dallas, who was just electric in this basketball game. He would have 15. Of course, you mentioned Bryson Denson down the stretch in the fourth quarter, coming up with 3 big buckets there at the end. A few free throws there for Chase Allen at the end of the game that kind of helped ice this thing. So, again, it was just one of those situations where you got contributions from a lot of different players here today.
Yeah, you did. And it just shows that depth off and that team chemistry that the Blue Devils have.
And I think I made a mistake there. I don't think Bryson Bell made that bucket. I think I must have put one of Bryson Denson's buckets for him. So let's say he had 12.
Okay.
Because I don't think Bryson Bell was in the game.
I didn't remember seeing it.
So that was probably what it was. I looked down and saw Bryson and put that point there. So correction on that. But regardless, we're glad you're with us here, and hope you enjoyed the broadcast today. Again, Model wins the nightcap 66-59. And Ian, it's been a tremendous amount of fun, but our time has come to a close here for tonight.
Well, thanks for having me out, Matt. It was a lot of fun. Looking forward to the next time we're here.
Here's what, and speaking of that, coming up next, the Blue Devils will be on the road at Temple on Friday with games at 6 and 7:30. Girls first, boys second there for that one. The next broadcast, as far as live stream and radio, will be on Tuesday as the Blue Devils host Gordon Central on Tuesday, January the 9th. 6 and 7:30, I believe, are the game times for that as well, but we'll double We'll check on that. And, of course, you can follow Northwest Georgia Media and also the WLAQ social media and whatnot to find out about broadcast, game times, things of that nature. But that's going to put a wrap on it, man.
Awesome, man. Thanks for having me.
Real quick, we'll run down the crew. Cameras, Braden and Clay. You had Mike Garrett as the director. Replay was Nathan Patterson. PA announcer Grayson Atkins. And for Ian Griffin, I'm Matt Davis and Lynn Butler back at the studio of WLAQ Sports saying so long, everybody. Hope you have a great evening and enjoy the broadcast. And we'll talk to you next time for more model basketball with Northwest Georgia Media and WLAQ. So long.